right, so she suspects her own mom threatened her girlfriend because she's been trying to force her daughter to date men. Hey, Stephanie, thanks so much for joining the Bert Show.
Hey, how are you?
We're doing good. All right, so obviously you date women. That is your preference, and you had a girlfriend, and you think your mom is the one that intervened and like split you two apart?
Yeah. So I had this girlfriend. We were together for almost 2 years, and and I felt like everything was going great. And I had the conversation with my mom because she raised us very, religious, and so she always expected my sister and I to date men. And, my mom and I have always had a really close relationship, so I finally, came out to her one day, and I just sat down and had the conversation and let her know that I had had an interest in girls for a while, and I was seeing somebody, and we talked about it, and, she gave me I want what's best for you, and I want you happy, and I felt like it was genuine. It was it wasn't like a heated discussion or anything, so I felt it was okay to introduce her to my girlfriend. So about maybe 2 weeks after that conversation, I brought my girlfriend over. And, my mom was nice. She was polite to her. It seemed like it went pretty well. But, just kind of over the next 2 months, my girlfriend just kind of ghosted me. And I was like, what is going on? And we were good. I mean, we didn't have any arguments. As I say, it was almost 2 years, and it was just really, really weird. So the only thing that really changed was the fact that I introduced her to my mom. So I'm kind of wondering, did my mom say something to her behind my back? Did she scare her off or something? It's just really, really weird.
So you haven't had any contact with the girlfriend, so you haven't had the opportunity to ask her, hey, did my mom say something?
No, because she literally just kind of ghosted me. We kind of, the conversation started to trail off a little bit. And at first I didn't think anything of it, but then eventually it was like I called, I texted, and it was just nothing. Just left me on red. And I was like, what is happening?
Which is crazy after being together for so long.
Yeah. To just ditch somebody out of nowhere. Well, to be fair, so 2 months is a pretty significant amount of time. Like if I had a fight with somebody and then 2 months later they ghosted me, I would have a hard time believing that those two things had any kind of correlation. So what makes you think, was there anything that happened within the last week or two before she ghosted you that you think might have actually tipped this relationship over the edge?
No, and that was the thing. We were great, and that's why even I took the time to, I chose that time to introduce her to my mom because I'd had the conversation with my mom, and I felt like it was okay, and I talked it over with my girlfriend first. She said she wanted to meet my mom, but then after that, it just kind of started getting weird, and like I said, it just kind of communication was just kind of off, and a little more distance between us, and then eventually it was just nothing at all. And even when I reached out, it was just like, hey, what's going on? Is everything okay? Can we hook up? It was, it was kind of blowing me off at first, like, hey, let me get back to you, or hey, I got a lot going on. It was, those kind of things. And then when it started becoming more frequent, I was like, this is not the norm. It was just really, really weird. So like I said, the only thing was the fact that I introduced her to my mom.
So Stephanie, the thing is, you have no solid proof whatsoever. I get that this is your gut instinct, and I don't want to dismiss that. I'm just trying to play this out. I feel like you do need to talk to your mom if this is how you're feeling, right? Because if you're feeling this and your gut's telling you this, you should talk to her. I just think that your mom's going to deny it, and you're not going to get any resolution.
I think if I were you, what I would do is reach out to my ex or whatever you're calling her at the moment, and say, hey, I need some closure. Did my mom say something to you? And like, let her, if you've pinned it right, then that gives her sort of the permission, because she might not want to tell you, because she might not want to ruin your relationship with your mom. But if you bring it up first, she might be more forthcoming, and then you've got some proof you can take to your mom and be like, yo, what?
Yes, Stephanie, I would even just hit her up, be like, hey, something's not sitting right with me. I really want some closure. My gut is telling me my mom may have interfered in some capacity. If she did, will you please let me know, because I need to address it with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take it to the girlfriend or ex-girlfriend.
All right. Well, hey.
I hope she does.
Yeah. So try to reach out to her, Stephanie, and then, talk to her mom. Just kind of manage your expectations here, okay?
Got it. Thanks so much.
Good luck.
Hey, and we love you. We embrace you, and we embrace who you love.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you.
The Bert Show.